Hello and welcome everybody to a planned Neocast here tonight. It is time for Show Cup 85. This is an unusual hour for matches like this. This is because it is a replay cast, and as it is pinned at the top of the channel, the top of the chat, a lot of people know the results. A lot of people know what happened. Don't spoil it for the people who don't. Be nice. We did this before. You all behaved brave, and I was very proud of you. So do it again. I beg you. You risk a ban if you spoil the result. That's a disclaimer. I said it. I posted it. That's all you need to know. That being said, welcome to Show Cup 85, the replay cast, a full-out best of 7 between Happy and Lynn, and whenever Happy and Lynn are playing, we have our eyes glued to what's happening, except this Saturday, because they were playing at the same time as the War3 Champions Finals were taking place. And of course, as the organizers of the War3 Champions Finals and big supporters of War3 Champions, we had to go with the War3 Champions Finals. And also, the announcement of Show Cup wasn't necessarily that timely, so it was crossed. We crossed path here in the scheduling. Anyway, there's no way that Back to Warcraft is missing a best of 7 between Happy and Lynn. That is impossible. It's been a while since Show Cup took place. Last time it was Happy beating Kaho, I think. Before it was Fortitude, all pretty close series, and of course Happy took the title off of Lawlight in Show Cup 82. Usually, only 1-0, and Lawlight were able to take the title off of Happy, who is the reigning, current, defending king of Show Cup. So, I think we don't need to introduce the players, because you know the players. And we can jump into the game right away. This matchup still a little bit up in the air, in my opinion, because god damn it, I forgot that in the new observer mode you can't select the observer view. This means we will have no overlay at all. Right? We could go with the view of one of the players. Turn Fog of War off. I think that's the best thing we can do. Let's hope for the best. Hey, quick question. When will you upload the replay of the Undead Re-Reforged campaign? I missed the show and couldn't watch it. That's why I'm asking. Sorry for the long message. Stay safe and have a good stream. Thank you for the kind words, mate. Usually everything we do is getting uploaded 24 hours after we stream to YouTube, because that is part of our contract with Twitch. So let's try this with the vision that we're provided. This is not going to be ideal, guys, but it is what it is, eh? We just roll with the punches. It's Happy versus Lynn. Nothing can ruin the fun of Happy versus Lynn. Am I right? I think I am. More often than not, I'm right. So, without the furthest of ados, we move the sub goal to the right to have a clean clean bottom. A clean bottom is very important, ladies and gentlemen. And I thank Cage for the 2 gifted subs. Much appreciated. And with that, we jump right in. Yeah, we do. Map 1 between Happy and Lynn in the yellow. You see Lynn in the bottom left-hand side. And in the upper right, you see Happy. Well, you don't hear anything just yet. There we go. So Happy, how is he playing this? As I said before, how do you play this matchup at the moment? Is it still a lot of Blade Masters? Can you mix in Farseer Headhunters at the moment? And what kind of responses will this trigger? We've seen before that Happy tried a lot to deal with the Blade Master. That included Banshees, but also on the Orc side, we've seen a lot of variations recently, with judging from mass Kodos to tier 2 with expansions, etc, etc. I guess this best of 7 will give us a lot of information about what's happening. We have a Blade Master to start things off. Not the least usual here on Last Refuge. And of course, DK. The question is DK what? DK Ghouls? DK Ted Fiends? So far, it is DK Ghouls. And we'll see if that is the right choice for Happy right away. Also, no super rush tech by Lynn with a Blade Master. That is very rare to be seen. Regular builds here with barracks and shop. So how harass heavy is this going to be?
Our town is under attack.
Will he storm across right away and try to prevent the leveling of the DK? Here we go. Not even selling the town portal just yet. Could still go to the shop, sell it there, get a circlet for it. And that is exactly what we do. Little bit more damage.
Work complete.
And Happy, whoa, what? Happy sells the town portal as well. I thought for a second he's gonna creep it here, but that, wait, what? What is happening? Oh, wow! I have never seen this before. And maybe for a reason. Lynn is completely in the dark, has no idea, and Happy steals the consumable away. What the hell? Not creepjack at all, not found. Blade Master wasted a bit of time trying to find Happy. That is insane. And it's a more or less regular play here on Last Refuge to steal Happy's consumables away, because he always gets the perfect consumable for the situation, right? You know that? Wow, that is of course not possible anymore. Sick. Guys, the game is what? 3 minutes old and I'm already amazed? That's the beauty of Happy versus Lynn. So Lynn, he got half of level 2, but he didn't do a single point of damage to Happy. Happy scouted this, of course, in the bottom. One item was stolen away. That was the Wand of Illusion.
My life complete.
Wow, crazy. Illusions do give a lot of vision for Lynn. He has a good idea of what's going on.
We're under attack.
And now, how will Lynn counter this? Probably with a Berserker. Both are creeping super aggressively.
Let the killing begin.
DK on the way to level 3.
We're under attack.
Tier 2's about to be done as well. And yeah, we are creeping the mercenary camp for Lynn. That is ideally a wonderful item for him. It's definitely one of the biggest of this map. And Happy is rushing from camp to camp. Heavy evasion creeping. Probably not the most effective when it comes to the speed of reaching level 3, but safe. Even with the illusions, Lyn was barely able to find him here, and that is fascinating. Room of the Magi, not bad. Happy is muscling up an attack towards the left-hand side shop for the second big consumable. And he's get that with ease. Lyn is not able to contest this. Lyn wasn't able to find him for a long time, and that is the reward, Potion of Greater Mana. Happy coming in very, very well prepared. Neo, have you watched the games already, or are you discovering them with us? I guess from the reaction that you've seen from Happy's creep route, you know it, but yeah, I'm discovering the games. I haven't seen a single second so far. Shadowhunter out. Tier 3 tech, so no tier 2 expansion. That is what was played a little bit against Happy prior to this. But not with an early game like this apparently. Happy shocking around. So sure that this is one of the first camps. Because that usually is one of the first camps with second hero plus grunt, but also Lyn sidestepping, going for the lab, creeping up the SH alongside the blade, and picks up a Book of the Dead, and that opens up quite a possibility for Lyn, to be honest, to go into the base. There's no way of dealing with this except kill all the skeletons. Book of the Dead, rush into the undead base. And where can he use it? Onto the slaughterhouse? It's a little too far progressed, I would say. We're waiting. We're waiting. Can he yoink it in? There we go. Perfect Book of the Dead here. Onto the Acolytes. Tech is only at halfway. Shadowhunter and Grunts have to run across. Happy has to salvage this as fast as possible. Is there even a TP? I don't think so. No, he usually sells it. That is one Acolyte going down. Grunt is also not looking too healthy. But all in all, Happy's micro prevents further damage. No, he killed all the archers before, right? Damn, pretty good hold. In the meantime, Lyn is being found. That's the Wyvern and Snare. That's the Berserker almost falling, but quick reaction.
Work complete.
Blade Master's back now as well. Speed scrolls everywhere. Lich progress barely existent. But that will change. I'm very sure about that. No aggression with Hex so far. Here it comes. Backstep into crit as so often. And yeah, that Book of the Dead would have been better to sell it, I guess. But again, we have no town portal on Happy's side and no mana anymore. He could. Oh, he needs a block. He needs to close the gap between DK and Shadowhunter, but I guess now Happy too close to the shop, and with that a lot of mana goes down the drain, and also Shadowhunter progress goes down the drain as we are very close to level 2. But tier 3 is done. We're working on reinforced defenses, we're working on the tower, but is it in time? Happy is already moving across. Reinforced defenses will finish. But will the tower finish? Between these guys, this move with the concrete and the tower is what pulled Lyn ahead of Happy in recent encounters. But Happy is trying to find ways around it. No more Pit Lord, no more shenanigans with the third hero. It is back to the Dark Ranger for the Silence and the Skellies. Another claw for the Lich. Pinned. And there is quite some experience at the bottom right hand side. Expo, Nulls and Red. Not the case on the left hand side where Lyn finds himself. TC out as well. Claws of attack plus 12. We're getting ready for the big red numbers with claw number 2. Happy, of course, in case you were wondering, did rebuild that Acolyte. How much gold was this? 733. Okay. More, 300 roundabout, a little more. 400 maybe with the Acolyte. But this is Happy with the red spot. My lordy, level 2 unlocked. Dark Ranger picks up the item. It is the Hood of Cunning. Not bad for her, not bad for the Lich in terms of damage. But claws plus 12, probably the better one. Invo potion stolen on the right hand side. We're getting ready for the battles, both around 50 food. No orb of lightning yet for the Blade Master. That hurts currently, as the DK gets an invo potion on the left hand side as well, alongside Dust. No town portal on Lin. Oh, the speed scroll didn't reach the Kodo. No double bass drumming on her. Easy kill. Big loss for Lin. Could have been worse, I guess. And this army is still looking rather small. Not ready for the fight. We don't have any raiders. They are falling to Coil Nova pretty quickly. They also offer a lot of control. What now? Rich is pinned. Dark Ranger looking good. DK level 4 already. Looks like he didn't want Death Pact. And we're scouting for expansions. Oh, is that another intercept? Stomp to buy some time, but you gotta hurry. As Nova slows you down again, Destroyers are up, Berserker the first and prime target because all the experience that it offers. And that Grunt is dead as well so far. Not much is going Lin's way, to be honest. Oof. 14 supply lead. An easy match for Happy so far. Lin's certainly not online in the early beginning. That Shadow Hunter is under a lot of fire, just wiped out. Oh, wow. The Mass Kodos are not coming online. Happy creating some distance here. Yeah, the tower is still helping. But in the fight, there's one clear winner, and that is Happy. Double hero kill. Barely any losses. GG. As easy as it gets. And that was a certainly flawed game, but it all started with Happy's creep route. Starting with the shop. So impressive. I've never seen this before from anyone. I've seen this been crept with a sacrificial skull relatively early. I've seen the lab been crept very early on. But first camp lab, damn good. Thank you, Yebe, for the 2-year resub. 2 years, Neo! I see ya. I see ya. God damn. I guess everybody expected a little more. From this match. Lin, his Blade Master aggression didn't come to life. And then the early game was lost. And then the game was pretty much not over, but Lin never really got an opening. Whenever he moved across the map, there were some losses involved, whether it's the move with the Book of the Dead that Happy defended correctly. When the Shadow Hunter was intercepted bottom right. But okay. Let's see if Lin can fight back from the defeat of map 1. Oh, wait a second. Had to get rid of the replay view.
Ready to work.
All right. Echo Isles it is. Map number 2, 1-0 lead for the Hapster. Spawning on the left-hand side. And Lin further up the right-hand side.
Ready to work.
Is it Blade again? Will we see a mix? Is it Blade Master all the way? Will Happy always open with ghouls? In this matchup, there is a lot of questions these days, and a lot of variety as well.
Ready to work.
So far, all we can see
Complete.
is Crypt into Ziggurat into Altar, and we have a Blade Master once again.
Ready to work.
On Aquals, that is very understandable. You get good map control thanks to that Blade Master. You get shop control with that. You can pimp your Blade Master at the marketplace.
Ready to work. Work complete.
This is all looking very good thus far. And it is a ghoul build. Interesting.
Ready to work.
So, what's the creep route that Happy is going for here? To surprise his opponent. Is there something he found? So far we're creeping. And Happy's moving across the map as well. Not the green Murlocs.
Work complete.
What?
Our town is under attack. We're under
Wow, he's
attack.
going to the shop immediately again. Sick! Shop creep first. This is so greedy. Well, is it greedy? That is so evasive. So far out the norm. Ooh, but the blade is not in Windwalk. Too late. Or wasn't it? Yep, that's level 2. And that hurts. Also Wand of Illusion on Happy's side. Ouch. Okay, pretty much unpunished. At least Lin can track him now. And kinda knows what's up. And that must make him aware. And I like this by Happy, because orcs never really scout. Or not too much at least, not like an Acolyte or Skeletons would or Wisps would. Or even the Footman does recently. Oh, he's trying to be counter sneaky. Has to invest the speed scroll though. He's getting bashed a lot. Oh, there's a coil of course. Coil damage, greater backstab damage. And he has to abandon the camp, but he can put some pressure on it. This is an illusion. This is not. Now this has been figured out. Nice counterplay. And so yeah, Lin gets mercenaries. But that's about it. That one's killed. Boop. And not much counterplay to this.
We're under attack.
Ghouls come in. Oh, there must be mana. Oh, there is no mana. Also a little unfortunate for Lin getting double rings, but it's not uncommon. But easy snipe now. Buys the time and space and gets this one. Lightning shield versus ghouls, a little problematic. Crystal ball, pretty bad item. But bad items across the board so far. And for the second time in a row, Lin's Blade Master is not working one bit. What a sick, sick, sick counterplay by Happy.
We're under attack.
We open things up with a Beastmaster and a TC this time, so totally different strat from what we've seen on map 1. And another ring, this time a ring of superiority, but thanks to the ghouls creeping the rest of the camp, this is also level 3, and we can hunt the grunts now. They're pretty hurt. Also this Berserker, only 450 HP. TC cannot do anything to stop him. This is really impressive. It is Raiders this time. It's supposed to be an expansion as well when you stay on tier 2. Oh no, 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 no. Illusion on the top. Okay, Blade Master got it, right? Parry-up, nice. TC got some experience here as well. This could have been worse, but a grunt is falling nonetheless. Yes! Frostmourne hungers, you know it.
Work complete.
Barely any progress on the TC. Barely any progress economically. DK roaming freely. And yeah, Happy scouted this movement before with the skeleton. And so he can punish it hard. And with illusions now. Even trying to punish the little green camp. It's not allowed for Lin to take this green camp. TC on level 1, relatively squishy. But Happy, as he always tells the town portal these days, gotta be a little careful. Lich in trouble, TC in trouble, but TP, DK in range for the coil. The problem is, it's kind of even fights and all, but Happy's on the way to tier 3. Quite some time, it's almost done, and Lin didn't even creep the spot where he wants to expand. Isn't that fascinating? And for this expansion to work, you need a burrow and ideally 2 towers. And then you have to defend against Frenzy Ghoul's destroyers in the push. We have nothing. We have nothing here. Big mana potion, of course. And away we go. Blade Master only level 2. The crits are laughable. Stomp is okay, but are you in fighting shape yet? I mean, there's no frenzy, but there's a big mana potion. There's maybe a dead? No. Dead blade, but he gets the Raider in return. Wow. Saves the ghoul instead of killing the berserker. Maybe a little misclick if I want to be blasphemous. Did he buy something here? Gloves maybe? Wow. A big brawl in the middle. Happy down in supply, but he didn't even get the third hero yet. And he's still attack ahead. And he wasn't even fighting with destroyers yet.
Vengeance forsook you.
I don't know if there's gonna be much vengeance here, to be honest.
Ready to ride. Our town is under attack.
Ouch. Can Lin hold? He has pillage. What? How can he buy time? Dark Ranger with Black Arrow, creating the army of the dead. Lin bought time for a tower. The thing is, Equals is relatively easy to read as a map. So Happy you should have an easy time identifying what his opponent is doing, where he's at, and he's trying to strike onto that Great Hall. Almost finished. Lin is not willing to cancel this. Needs repair. Stop to limit some damage, but it's only 2 workers that can easily be sniped if he wants to. New watchtower up. But the raider goes down. Happy. Even supply with Lin now. And maybe this expo lives. The repair was barely enough. Or is it? No dispel against these skeletons. Looks like Lin holds. Spikes upgrade. I really like that. Cement is online as well. Blade Master makes it to the shop. Yeah, there's another skelly now. But ghoul numbers are dwindling, really. He needs repair now, and he needs to engage now. This is Lin's lifeline. If this fight fails, he's dead. Amazing stomp once again with the Dark Ranger only having Black Arrow. Can't really stop that. Raiders are breaking through towards the statues. Take out the sustain. So far, so good. But Happy still with the supply lead. New reinforcements from ghouls. If he attacks the Great Hall, they might all die though. And there's not much range. It's not getting hurt from these spikes. These spikes became powerful in one of the recent patches. But slowly but steady, these peons. Are the heroes enough? Again, not willing to brute forces. Taking the fight. Raider out of the fight. I like the Berserkers on the left-hand side. Crit for 84. That's really not too much. But Lin holds. Wow. Didn't look that way at all. Coil is ready. So is Ensnare. Blade Master under fire though. Has an Invo potion. Do we have a shop at the left-hand side? No, that would be gorgeous. A little bit of time for Lin to repair. This feels like it was a little late. And now we are able to clean this up, aren't we? Lin is too hurt to engage again. TC is low mana. A mana potion, a clarity would go a long way now. And this doesn't work either. 3-2-2, 4-2-2 heroes. And now we commit. Look at the damage from the thorns. Happy respects that. One of the last engagements. Lin needs to repair, and he is. Raider falling though. Lin down in supply. He needs some crits. He wants it. Invo potion commitment, but the coil is ready again. Stomp needs to be used to create some space between ghouls and the TC, and the Blade Master is all by myself. And that doesn't work either. Happy didn't counter. Oh my, that Nova. Never a destroyer, right? Just statues and ghouls. Grinding his teeth at this Great Hall. Supply might be a little bit misleading at the moment, because everything is hurtful in. And again, the Great Hall falls. I'd argue early game wins Happy the game again. Happy never crumbles under the pressure. Always has enough healing. Good mana management. Good statue management. Good ghoul rotations constantly. Incredible how he breaks this base. And now he's ahead in supply. Yeah, losing a statue there. Alright. But Lin will also be supply blocked. Gonna lose another 3 peons. And is far ahead in levels. The towers didn't do much, eh? You're right, Chad. I mean, you don't really expect your opponent to come from the north. You always expect them to come from the left. And now it's relatively easy. Coil is ready because he dodged that stomp. Whoop. It didn't look like a coil. But anyway, it's game. And 2-0 for Big Demi. winning LR and EI, two of the best Blade Master maps, by taking the early game. Shop creep first on LR, shop creep first on EI. Two openings that can't be predicted, really. How would you predict this? That these creep spots come out all of a sudden. Maybe it's time to switch to CORSAIR? Because this is not working? So impressive how Happy does his homework. Oh. Next map is Twisted Meadows. We love that.
Ready to work.
Ready to work and ready to stream. Have to do some adjustments here real quick. And then we're good to go. Damn, what a start. What a start for Happy. Everything that he wanted worked out perfectly. And now I'm curious what the opening is. How do you creep now? Shop again?
Ready to work.
Or is that a different build? It is a vastly different map for both of them. The biggest map so far.
Ready to work.
And maybe early game creep spots not that important here. Depends on how you accelerate and play with an advantage. Or
Ready
with the
to
risk.
Work complete. Work complete.
Alright, Lin moving away from the lab creep, huh? This is also... Is this the hardest spot to do it at?
To work.
I kinda think so, for whatever reason. But I've seen it fail more often than succeed, especially versus Happy. So maybe you should move away from it.
Ready to work. Work complete.
And that's exactly what Happy usually does. Position the Acolyte around here, then the Troll engages the Acolyte and messes with the creep spot. So I like Lin's adjustment of not going for it. But what is the opening? And what is Happy's opening? It's Ghouls once again. Did he find a way to creep the lab for Undead, maybe? No. Just rushing shop and go for items. The most conservative openings so far. By far, especially for Happy. I like that some mana is invested to kill this Acolyte. It gives Happy so much information. And he can deduct from there, and then he reads you like a book. So, item camp here, or item snipe here, the entire camp here, then the shop is up. You can sell some stuff. Happy, little bit the opposite. Had the shop up already when the DK spawned, so you can go out on the map now. Only one rod of necromancy available apparently.
We're under attack.
Lin is taking a lot of time here. Dawn Overseer is not to be underestimated. Items are okay. And we creep even further. Twisted Meadows is a weird map to creep sometimes. It's not that streamlined as other maps.
Item on the ground.
Ah, mix it up now. Yeah, it's a lot about inventory. We've seen it on the first two maps where we rush towards the merchants. Every tiny bit matters. Oh, Happy finds him finally. Blade Master has a lot of mana to work with and get out of surrounds, but not that grunt. Sick counter block for now. Speed scroll, this has to work. And it does. Whew. Dodges the bullet there, but again, at a cost. And Blade Master has to hang around to prevent the Null Overseer from going towards Happy. But not much to do here. Tier 2 done, Shadowhunter second, Beastery, and then Tier 3 again. No. War Mill. So, rules of thumb. If tier 2, Lin needs an expansion. If tier 3, he needs like one good fight in the middle. And then he's fine. Then he can probably afford a tiny Great Hall and play the game from there.
We're under attack.
Also, he wanted to use Pillage Raiders before. On Echo Isles, didn't really work. Trying to find an opening. There is an opening into the base, right? And tier 3 has just started, but he's revealed. That's unfortunate.
We're under attack.
Oh, Shadowhunter. It is 4 units here. But no chance to get a 4 unit surround as the Shadowhunter is trailing so far behind. Yeah, that seems impossible. Oh wait, with the speed scroll, with the arrival of the blade who's coming from the right hand side, you see it on the minimap. He has more hex to be working with. But nicely maneuvering, expecting the blade to come from the right. So well done. Blade Master needs to pop out of nowhere, backstab into block. This has to work. This has to work. Hex! He needs to crit something! Frost Armor! Doesn't matter! Lin kills the DK. Alright, that is the opening you need. And to be honest, if this play doesn't work, Lin is dead in the water. He needed this experience so bad. And once again, the risk of Happy to carry no TP. Gets a claw as a reward. The ghouls are creeping here for the Lich progress. DK bought back. So it's not much time on the map that Happy is losing. It's just resources. Whew. First major win for Happy in this series. For Lin in this series. Already got big healing. Okay. Tier 3 is done. Towers, cement. All coming together. As I told you, that was probably the one fight in the middle that gives him the way. Or gives him the time. What the? That's unfortunate. Raider donation, all experience, that's level 2. In this matchup, if you play on a crazy high level, and of course both of these do, losses in the early game can be tolerated to a degree. The late game wins the game. Usually. Can't really put it to the extreme, but... Oh, he wants this rock golem. But Happy gets it. Ring of the Archmagi and Boots of Kel'Thalas. Good items there. Entire camp for Happy. And the Lich leveled well, of course. On the other side, tier 3 is unfolding. With Headhunters, Berserkers soon, Kodos. And I wonder if Happy plays this aggressive again. Because he did before and that didn't work. We want the Magi for the Shadowhunter. Nice. We're playing with a Raider now, unlike before on Last Refuge, where this was not the case. Lin didn't buy time yet for a tiny. Big Invo potion is available. Nice Orb of Lightning available. Very nice.
We're under attack!
And the beauty... Oh. The beauty of Twisted is how much you can creep here. DK gets it. Orb of Darkness. Meh. Pretty bad actually compared to Spell Shield against Hex and Staff of Silence. But Blade Master can't really get levels. He's getting a ton of information. But that's about it. But he is buying time for the Shadowhunter and the TC. And I want to say level 3 TC is more important than Blade level 4. What worries me a little bit is the absence of a tiny Great Hall, but we're at 50 food. We're banking gold, and that might be the next plan. Happy rushes towards the next red spot across the entire map. Blade Master saw this and exposes himself. Is that too early? Maybe not. Statue gone immediately. Coil Nova on the Raider, of course. Stomp against all of these grunts. And now we need this big fight. Lindo, supply blocked at 40. That Stomp wasn't good necessarily. Destroyer up, focus fire on the Kodo. Uh-oh, that's a goner. Ghoul is back. Lich level 3, super powerful of course. Silencer coming in as we have level 2 on the Dark Ranger and the Ghouls ravaging on the ground. There's just so many of them still available. Blade Master, not really a factor, running around a lot. Shadowhunter under fire now, but Happy is burning through his mana. So far the fight more or less even. Love the focus fire, always on the statues to take away the regen. Happy at the micro to soak up the mana to get more damage here. But Blade, now he needs level 4 soon for damage. TC still has an absurd amount of storms to work with at the stage of this fight. And Happy trying to disengage. There is a Nova still. No coil though. And that is a result of the 2 statues killed in the middle of the fight. Blade, Blade, Blade! I was worried a little bit, but no silence. Buying some time for the Blade once again. Oh no! Not like this! The entire game was so good up until now. Happy always finds a way. And he gets... Oh my god, this is so sick. Surround on the TC. Thank you for moving the Destroyer out of the way so we can watch the cow die. Double kill in less than a minute. And that game fell apart so quickly. That is usually something you can't return from. Should Lin have pulled back when he was like here? There was still the red spot. Now he gets the Staff of Silence. It would have been so helpful. And leave Happy alone. Let him lick his wounds. That would have been the better play, I guess. Uncharacteristic mistake. Getting a little too greedy. Now he gets the Boots of Kel'Thalas and crit level 2, but maybe that is just too late. Happy scouting for expansions, of course, as always.
We're under attack.
I understand that you constantly want to pressure Happy.
Just for Sultan.
But that was a bit too much. Another Kodo. For free. For supply wiped out.
I have an axe to grind.
TC is back. Lin needs a huge hero focus. And that is possible. Level 2 crit, level 2 hex, level 2 stomp. That's all really good. But no invo potion, no items whatsoever. Plus he has to work against silence, he has no dispel. And there's double invo potion on Happy because of course Happy knows the only way for Lin to come back is a hero kill. Lin is scouting for expansions. It would be a classic timing.
We're under attack.
This defense is everything that Lin has left. Supply is even. Also 4 heroes here. You can clearly see... Oh my god. Oh my god, how hero focus was the choice. But the double silence is pretty crazy. And that is, there's no chance. Yeah, you can try to get the hero back, but until then, the game will probably be over. Huge damage output from the static defenses, but that can't make up for the Blade Master loss. That was one mistake in the upper right, and one mistake is enough against Happy to lose the game. Because that also gave Happy 2 red spots. Lin is fighting hard. But that is an overwhelming undead force. Yo, thank you Floss for the 69-month resub. Nice! Indeed. Greetings to the family. And now death by 1,000 cuts. No shop means no potions, no tiny or anything. This game now surely over. Tanking with the Destro, not even with the Lich. And if the Blade Master isn't here, you can't really do much against the statues in the back, not with this limited force. How long is it? Okay, one last try. Once the blade is back. Did we... Oh, we didn't even use the invo potions. Didn't even use the invo potions, guys. Level 5, and that's an easy heal right now. The stomp is a little bit too late. silence on the Shadow Hunter as well. If this is not a million crits in a row, then this game is surely over. The lack of Blade Master in that last fight. Invisible, it takes out 8 supply. That's not too bad. Lin showing his muscles. Another statue down, but nuke. And he's too far away from the Shadow Hunter to heal him. And that is then another Blade Master loss, and that is then a little bit too much. Lin shows that in a straight up fight he can't hang with Happy. But the game isn't lost here. The game was lost northeast of the mercenary camp. GG, Happy 3-0. That is scary. Thank you, Caesar Son, for the 13-month resub. Loving this show cup. That is nice to see. Yeah, I guess it's pretty clear what happened. Lin takes the early game. Way better early game than before. And gets overconfident and gets punished. And then Happy gets the levels. Gets the red spot. Gets double silence, which is obviously a little lucky. But mistakes were made before. (3-0) in round about an hour. That is impressive. Happy apparently, like, prior to this, he was eliminated in TP League by Focus. And there he didn't really look too comfortable, not too confident. And he didn't really work on hero picks, army composition, timings, etc. He worked on creep routes. That's the big advantage he got in this series. No experiments with Banshees, no experiments with a Pit Lord or an Alchemist or anything. Very much norm. So let me queue and add real quick so we don't have it in game. And we go. Can Happy close this out 4-0? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't. There we go. Oh no. I forgot the hotkey to resume replay. Sorry. Okay, now we got it. Happy 3, Lin 0. So far, this was all. Oh no. This was all pretty one-sided. Twisted Meadows was the least one-sided.
Ready to work.
But Lin didn't get one proper setup yet.
Ready to work.
So what can Lin do if he survives the mid game, gets a proper setup, and then we have a fight?
Ready to work. complete. Work complete.
Still no change of plans. No farseers, and I like it. I've said this a million times. If you want to beat Happy, it has to be with the Blade Master.
Work complete. Ready to work.
Ooh, 2 burrow opener. A slower attack with that. On Turtle Rock, oh my god, the TP League game between Happy and Focus was so sick. Happy had the wildest openings of them all. A huge lead, and Focus was still able to bring it back. And Lin has to bring it back now as well.
Work complete.
This overlay, can I watch my own replays with it? Yes. Yes, you can. Oh. Whoa, did Lin manually move the grunt to block the Acolyte from preventing the steal? Okay, that's the claw. We're playing around this again. Gets the second kill as well. And now the Acolyte is getting punished for his greed. Snap, more experience.
We're under attack. Work complete.
Happy creeping green to green, right? Yeah, Mantle not moving to the bottom left-hand side.
We're under attack.
So far, they leave each other more or less alone. This is a pretty casual creep route for Happy at that day. Not rushing any shops. Not going for any greedy spots. Very careful, very conservative. Double ring, circlet mantle, well equipped. Blade Master on the other side. Cloak, not bad. Early red. Happy gets the vision. Happy gets the ring of regen. Wonderful item. Yeah, definitely a trade-off. They both allow each other to take the camps they want to get the camps they want themselves. And Lin values the red spot item with the Subi mask more than the shop with vision. Subi mask absolutely beautiful. Happy moves to the little bottom 6 o'clock position as the techs are unfolding. This time pretty much neck and neck. Blade Master level 3 with level 2 Windwalk. Huge plus. As the grunts can heal, move back, wait for the S stage and then continue creeping. Constant scouting, what was crabbed, how much was crabbed.
Upgrade complete.
But yeah, Lin, is he giving up both of the wards? Happy, two Happy, I mean. Oh. Can we move in? No, we can't. But we can get some ghouls. But yeah, you don't really want to creep further than 3. That is a sick move. Crossing the entire map unscouted. Happy can't find him. He's so lost. Oh, he's so lost. He is on the opposite side of the map. That is rare to see. And that is a huge win for Lin. Boots of Kel'Thalas. And the waste of time. Plus the Tome of Agility. This plus 8 damage from one creep. Damn, I thought he would just move all the grunts back to go to another camp, but no. Way more efficient now, and Happy is still looking for him. Still roaming. He lost an entire level, basically. That is the move of the game. So what's Happy deducting from this?
We're under attack!
Happy's expecting the red spot. Lynn wanted to go for it. You saw it on the minimap, maybe? Wait, what? You creeped this with Coil Nova? He's trying to, but Lynn hurt him. Oh my, this is gnarly. Oh my, backstep into 180 crit. Speed scroll popped, and as always, there is no TP. And this time, there shouldn't be rescue, right? Trying to Nova, trying to slow him down. And he stops for a second. Can he reach the shop, though? There's another backstab. Lynn, you need your Saint Sword. Undust it. Undust it.
Upgrade complete.
So close. Oh, the great escape. But the Lich, what about that Lich? 192, 180, but saved by another coil. Oh shoot, this was so close. This could have been game right there. I think with perfect execution, he would have gotten it with a bigger damage roll. He could have gotten the Lich. Six saves by Happy. But that gives up the red spot this time. Lynn learned immediately from the mistake on Twisted. Not pushing, not greedy. Pulling back, get the red spot, heal everything up. And don't allow Happy back. Oh, grunt! Freeing up some supply. Blade Master is insane.
We're under attack.
So 3 out of 4 red spots went towards Lynn. That's incredible. Happy with the medallion, not bad at all. But Lynn is soaking up the map now. TC is out, Wyvern to assist and creeping, Shadowhunter good levels, big mana potion. This looking good. This looking real good. And really good to see Lynn pulling out a game like this after being down 0-3. That's the good thing about Show Cup. Every map matters. Every map is money. And he steals it! Not the item, but XP. Big mana, okay. Speed scroll, not devoured.
We're under attack.
Uh-oh, not again, not again, not again! Can't go into Windwalk right now, it's still silenced. Now it's over. Almost uncharacteristic for Happy these days to not see a shade. Reveal. La, 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 la. Happy sees him there. There's another dust. Reveal! Happy is ready and kills the blade! Not again! Not again! Lynn has a lot of gold that bought some time.
I obey the seats of vengeance.
And this time he gets the blade back, heals him up immediately. Ooh, that's also a statue for free.
We're under attack!
Is that the big fight? Nice silence again. Speed scroll once more. First Wyvern out of the fight. Blade Master has an Invo potion this time. Level 3 comes in right on time for the level 2 heal wave. Units are getting slaughtered. Don't tell me Happy wins from this position. That should be impossible. Level 2 on the TC. Wyvern are always the first target, but the Blade Master is cleaning the air. Massive stomp that couldn't be stopped. And Lynn, you're losing more and more supply. And you have to retreat. Oh. Wait, he's turning around now? Taking out some of the grunts. Some of the ghouls, I mean. Oh, is Happy now overconfident? Level 5! Level 3 crit with a plus 34 Blade Master. Do you know how big the red numbers get? How did Happy know how to reveal? He has a ward here, and you saw the Blade Master go here, then here, and then he just knows. Oh, Shadow Hunter! This time, Lynn saves it all. Hex against the DK as well to prevent the coils, and now, look at the Blade Master go. Look at this crazy amount of damage. We were just waiting for the big red numbers. Gets the Shadow Hunter healed up again. There's Invo potions on Happy, so Lynn with not too much hero focus. Kodo Beasts have not eaten yet, I think. Whoever loses the next hero is probably gonna win the game. Oh, 320! Yep, that's how you kill a hero. GG. I don't want to deal with this. That Blade Master was so crazy. 320 critical strike. Deserved! Deserved to get a Blade Master like this when you creep 3 out of 4 rat spots. And this is pretty much exactly what I said. Like, what if Lynn is getting a good setup and can take the fights late game? And for once in this series, it wasn't Happy with the spin on the creep routes, but it was Lynn with the spin on the creep route. That prior to tier 2 rat spot, then rushing the entire map to get the bottom right rat spot. These creep routes are something, guys. They play so well against each other. Just a beauty. Beautiful, beautiful Warcraft. Whew. Okay, we have a series apparently. Lol, the game just told me the servers are busy when I want to watch a replay. Ah, good old Warcraft. Alright, let me set up the game real quick while the ad is running. God, I miss our tool. Putting in score numbers by hand. Putting player names in by hand. Like it's 2014 all over again. We were past this. Anyway. Let's go.
Ready to work.
Happy 3, Lynn 1. We say hello to Tight Hunters. And here, Farseer was kinda common-ish. So I wonder if that's the play by Lynn now, despite the successful blade on map 4. Happy on the other side. So far, so standard. Alright, Farseer or blade? Oh, that clearly indicates a blade again.
Work complete.
And it is. Even on Tide Hunters, huh? Okay.
Ready to work.
And here again. Ghoul and DK. Sometimes, you know, a series between them is about builds.
Work complete.
Not today. Standard builds, pretty much the same. Also tier 2 and tier 3, almost the same all the time. There's a little variation, of course. So, no second burrow this time, as it was on Turtle Rock. This is a shop build, but you know, not like first hero changes, etc. Is it possible to toggle on Fog of War? Nope. The observer mode doesn't give you the option to go for observer vision, ironically. And if you don't have observer vision, Fog of War is kind of bad. Because then you see only one vision of a player. Lynn being ultra aggressive, making a pit stop, getting the circlet, but so far leaving empty-handed. Good start. Hola, Grunt. Little bit of a mistake. Catching a lot of flack. And Happy. Trying to dodge the blade again. This is what made him incredibly successful on especially map 2 and 3. But Lynn has a better idea, better reading. This map is also a little smaller, but no big successes yet. Trying to put damage on the DK to force a ritual dagger at some point. Maybe if he's lucky, kill a creep. And there we go. And the slippers! So nice! Still working on the ghoul. But that one is safe. But it's level 2 prevented. That is super important.
We're under attack.
And now we work on the critical strikes. XP and items stolen. Wait, what did this die? Ah, that one. Did he steal this? So sure. Sorry, there were some super detailed moments. Not that easy to see everything with this kind of observer mode. I'm sorry. So Happy from super greedy and creative creep routes to more or less the norm. He loves that marketplace, gets the big invul for it. We got a second circlet, we got crit. Oh, Happy's trying to steal more experiments away.
Upgrade complete.
Happy's solid. Quite fast with the on the way to level 3. Quite not there yet though. For the Blade Master, the inventory looks good. Gloves of Haste, not too bad. And is it an expansion play? Shadowhunter indicates no. It's so funny how Focus exploited an open base in one series last week, and Happy immediately walling everything off every single time, not making that mistake again. But comfortable Boots of Kel'Thalas. Let's go. The damage is off the charts again, I tell you. Acolyte here, pretty passive actually. Oh, Happy notices it as well. I'm not 1000% efficient with my workers, I need to change. But always 100% coverage on the bottom right base. Second pair of slippers. This blade has plus 16 agility. That's absurd. Pretty passive game between the two, actually. Despite Lynn's initial harass, now they kinda even out the map. Happy again here in this sector. There's not much to gain anymore despite the shop. And Lynn with the token wyvern. Bottom side of the map has a lot to offer. Reinforced defenses, tower, that base is soon to be unbreakable. Replenishment, Invul, TP sold again. Lich is a Gatling gun. Look at this attack speed. It's fast. But Shadowhunter can level really well. Close to level 3, big heal potion, tier 3 about to be done. And we're fighting over the red spot as so often here on Tidehunters.
Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Not going. Nobody's going for the red spot. Okay. Lynn deliberately leaving the south. All right. Time for the Dark Ranger. Time for all the tier 3 upgrades. Yeah, that's time to run away. ASAP. And the huge attack is coming. But these timings, they really never worked. Ooh, Kodo saved by the bell. They never really worked when Happy tried to go into an orc base like this.
Research complete.
And so he doesn't go there. Little bit of a stalemate now. Both lose a bit of time. The red spots are still to be claimed. No level 2 Nova yet. Shadowhunter has the level. We got Stomp available. Invo Potion to break out of silence. And that seems to be the fight. One Kodo has eaten. Stomp goes through. Silence a tiny bit too late. And now good effing luck dealing with this blade. How close is he to 4? Oh, pretty close. Lich. Oh my god, these crits are insane. This must be level 2 crit with 216. The ghouls are just quickly disappearing. What can Happy do against it? There's even a Zeppelin to get units out of harm's way, at least for a second, to break some hero focus attempts. Lynn is down in supply, but if the heroes survive, he definitely has a shot. And he does. Shadowhunter saved. That is a lot of free damage on these destroyers. 5 supply each. Dark Ranger gets saved by a coil, and Lin probably trying to disengage. Has another heal wave. Last bit of mana. Another Destro falling. That's level 4. More stats, probably more important than the Blade Windwalk. 237 forces Happy into an Invul Potion. Exactly what you want, and now it's time to rebuild these armies. Lin decimating Happy in the last moments of the fight. Forgetting a Headhunter, but okay, that is neglectable. And in these fights, if nothing really happened in the early and mid game, this Orc army in Lin's hands is superior to the Undead army in Happy's hands. Purge! One more coil. There's one more coil. Stomp onto both of the heroes. Well done, but shifts the focus back to the units to take care of these ghouls and to gather more experience for the so important endurance aura. More attack speed, 200 crit once again. Oh, dodges the coil point blank. Lin's sanity. And the crits reign supreme once again. There was not a split second time to dodge that coil. That was just intuition. That must have been intuition. Nobody's that fast when he's 37 years old. So well done. So well done. And now red spot to Lin. Big item to Lin. Arc of Reincarnation pretty good in these fights, let's be honest. Can he engage again with the Stomp? Happy basically only has the heroes. Oh, backstab, crit, Stomp, Invul Potion. The first observers are leaving the game already in pure awe. Invul Potion dodges the crit, but Lin is still hunting. And that's not looking too gorgeous for Happy, let's be honest. If there's no sick nuke and he can't afford that really, Lin is just out of control. Healing, healing, healing. Does he have the Ankh? He does have an Ankh. So even if the blade gets killed, it's not really a success. Pretty insane how long Happy stays alive, but the blade is gonna be back and kill the Dark Ranger immediately. Oh, okay. Not if the coil is ready, but that was the last bit. More saturated mana thanks to the level up. TC is getting close to 3 as well. And that's game. Happy can't win the ultra late games. Happy can't win the ultra late games. Monstrous fight. It was pretty neck and neck there actually, from levels and inventory and everything. But Lin takes it. I tell you what, a well-equipped, high-level Blade Master is really freaking good. And Lin making the decision so early to go for crit 2 when the fight wasn't necessarily brewing, was it? When did he reach level 3? That was fairly early on. And he still decided to go crit 2. So smart. On this map, he didn't necessarily need Windwalk 2, as the map is rather small. What a series. Shout out to the people of Warcraft3.info for always gathering the replays, putting them on the homepage. Without the fine folks there, we wouldn't be able to cast this.
Ready to work.
Stoker and Elven Star and Demon and whoever else is involved. I'm bad with names. So I'm setting everything up. Lin was down 0-3, now the score is 3-2. Crazy fortitude by Lin. But yeah, send some love to Warcraft3.info. Lin bottom left in the yellow, Happy upper right.
Ready to work.
So are we now getting changes? Is Happy now of the opinion that he can't win late game and has to do some adjustments? Should you go into Banshees? That didn't work for a long time. He also tried Pit Lord damage mitigation. Lin sticks with the blade. It's obvious. And here on the map, we have a marketplace again. We have seen plus 40 damage Blade Masters here. So really no reason to not go Blade Master, especially when they had so many matches on this map where Happy contained Lin pretty much here, and Lin never found a way, when he was playing Farseer, never found a way to the shop and never could get the invul potions, and then, you know, hero nuking is relatively easy at a certain point.
Ready to work.
1,600 people watching a replay cast. That's pretty damn good, actually. Hope you have a fine evening, folks. Scout peon to see Happy's movement. Recently always sells the town portal. Absolutely did. And then moves to the natural. This time he's not that greedy. But if Happy is here, that means he's not in the middle. And that means we can steal some items and pimp the blade again. More HP only.
We're under attack.
Oh, was that a purge on a skeleton I missed? Sorry about that. John Bambo, thank you for the sub. 30 month already. Heyo! Yeah, we couldn't do this without your support, guys. That's clear.
Work complete.
So how much disturbance in the force is left in Lin? There's... Oh my god, he has the slippers. He does some crazy damage again. Getting stuck there for a bit. It's a lot of skeletons. He wants this one. 80 XP. Ah, can't steal that. Can't prevent level 2.
My life for the Lord.
So this early game not as effective as the one before where he stole XP and item. Happy gets all of it. Thank you for the sentry wards and Tataric Acid. Thank you for the 1 year resub in a row. Hey guys! I'm proud of that! You're awesome. Thank you. Circlet once more. But still no level 2. Happy with a more passive creep route, finding more success than before. Then always careful. Don't want to be surrounded early game. And a fast tier 2, that's was again. We're going for the tier 3 again. Happy really doesn't want to move away too far from his base, does he? And Lin is sharking around a little bit too late maybe, but now he's smelling blood in the water. Too late though. Big invul potion. Not willing to invest the coil here. That's one ghoul. And that's the last coil. Would have been a little bit too much. Tech is fairly even.
We're under
DK is ahead
attack.
in levels. Couple of losses on Happy's side, but that's about it.
Want to see something real scary?
Dude, I saw a Blade Master that critted for 320. Don't you think that was scary?
Work complete.
Interesting dynamic in this series. From the craziest creep routes to more or less standard creep routes. But yeah, Lin needs XP, obviously. And the Ring of Regen, wonderful for a roaming Blade Master.
We're under attack.
With that, he can go a little bit more harass heavy. And later on can sell it for an Invo Potion or another circle or something. The middle is still open. Both
Under
camps.
attack.
Risky, of course, as nobody is really in fighting shape. Happy has a strong DK and a solid tech. Lin again, Raider for a bit of control. Pulls back with the Shadow Hunter to not get exposed. Happy moves across with the level 2 coil unlocked. Super crazy creep speed, of course. And he's taking advantage of that. And Blade Master can't find him. Nice dodge.
We're under attack.
But that means that the Blade Master can solo this more or less. More than less.
Work complete. Ready to
Oh,
ride.
item! Ah, Crystal leaves the crystal ball on the ground. But only until he used the heal self. And now he picks it up. Too valuable. Even if it's a bad drop, you can still sell him. Especially on a map with a marketplace. Now we approach the middle. As we also approach tier 3. And Happy is making an adjustment. Shades coming into play. This cuts heavy into lumber. And probably delays Frenzy and Destroyers.
We're under attack.
In the meantime, Belt for Lin in the middle. There's still a consumable here. Belt very good for all of the heroes, I would say. Saves a little bit from coiling over.
We're under attack.
2 spots at the same time. Lin is getting greedy. Happy sees there's only XP left. With that information gobbled up by a Shade now. What can you do with it? Or is it just for your own safety? So the blade, yeah, it's just for the own safety, so the blade can't steal anything of value.
Attack.
I got now, I think, Talisman of Evasion. Wow, that TC is tanky. Oh, that's sick. Okay, there's a fight brewing. Happy low supply, but high tech. Lin not where he wants to be. Pops the speed scroll. This time he gets all the Kodos. And the blade found the time for the Orb of Lightning. Nice distraction. Really well done. Buying so much time. Happy intercepting though. And their speed scroll was used already, but the Kodos are still safe because of that Blade Master distraction. And now we break into upkeep. 10 food lead for Lin. How did that happen? When did that happen? One of the wind being used. Blade Master in the back. Crit level 2 this time. Fully understandable again. 195 on the crit. Statue taken out almost. Needs to take care of that Shadow Hunter though. There's... Uh-oh, Colnova. Safety! Oh no, he dodges the stomp. So well done. And this might be the series going to Happy. Statue falls though. That's the second one. Can he take this fight without the Shadow Hunter? There was a lot of supply falling on the Emperor's side. Now we got the token wyvern. We still got a storm soonish. That TC is such a beast. But raiders are falling. With that, control is falling. That DK is only an illusion. Lin knows, of course. Hoping for some crits. Silence again. No heal wave, of course. The Ring of Regen paying dividends. And that Lich gets saved by the coil. Oh, these fights are so close. Lin keeps the supply gap up, but it's only units against Try here. This is all that Happy has left. These 3 heroes. He's trying to buy time to heal up, to re-engage with his own heroes. And off we go. DK has no TP, only an Invo Potion. And no coil for a few seconds. Not too many crits in the past couple of seconds. Speed scroll, this has to work. Needs to get a big W after the Shadowhunter loss. A statue kill would be one of that victories. And Purge! And he gets it, level 2, swapping. Invo Potion, 7 seconds safety. Limited mana usage. Oh, hold on. With Endurance Aura, Orc army is rather fast. And it's there! Do we have a coil? 1. Dodges the storm. This is such glorious Warcraft. But he's still surrounded. The Lich is surrounded. 159 and down he goes. No orb, no damage dealer. Happy is trying to resurrect him pretty much immediately. Statue taken out, the prime objective every single time. And the Shadowhunter should be back in no time. Actually, he is back on the field, rushing for this. The Dark Ranger almost surrounded, getting out there. Purge and crit! Oh man, so lucky. Lich is back as well. TC has a storm soon, but there is a heal wave needed and he gets it in time. Happy struggling despite the Shadowhunter kill. He can basically pick his targets. Sick. Why is he not hexing? The DK is a question here. 1 Purge. And the Lich might just be dead. Hex again. No coil. Lich dead again. Just like the blade on Twisted, the Lich dying multiple times. And now what? Another statue dead and another victory going to Lin. What a fight. From the bottom right hand natural expansion to Happy's base. We kite and we brawl and we kill and we slay, and in the end, Lin wins this without his second hero. Are you kidding me? You can't discuss if this fight was the right timing for Happy. Because he was 10 supply down. But the way back into this fight was sustain, snipe the statues to take away Happy's sustain, because without statue regeneration, there's a lot less Coil Nova. Shroshi, thank you for the sub. Also, Jarakabaka. And then he bought himself a little bit of longevity in the fight by moving back a bit to his own base. But these statue snipes, guys. These statue snipes, picking level 2 crit, this execution, and a clear difference in priority in these fights. Happy was only going for heroes for the first half of the fight, more or less. And yeah, he killed the Shadowhunter, but everything else was alive. On the flip side, Lin went for units, especially statues, obviously. So the heroes were there, but without mana, these heroes aren't doing... I mean, of course, they do a lot with solid right-click, but it's not like they can spam everything forever. And that was the right call. And that shade didn't work out at all. At all. Was only there for safety. Didn't provide too much safety, actually. And now we got a 3-3. What a sick series. Happy taking the 3-0 lead super convincingly. And then Lin comes back with a 3-0 super convincingly. Why not try Crypt Lord Expo, given that Lin goes Blade Master every single game? Yeah. We asked this for a long time. Players are oftentimes a little behind the think tank. Maybe they just trust in their skills. Like, I can do this. This is what I'm more comfortable with. This is where I have more practice with. Yeah, maybe the Crypt Lord builds aren't that fleshed out. And he thinks that he's like, if Lin adapts quickly and sticks with his own style, he can soak up the map better or depth better. To me, it's really hard to peek into Happy's mind. So I couldn't tell you. Let's decide this. Will Happy lose the Show Cup crown to anyone else than Lawlight and 120? Can Lin become the Show Cup king? Can he win 4 maps against Happy in a row? God damn, what a series. Again, a shout out to the people of Warcraft 3.info for gathering these replays.
Ready to work.
Any adjustments in their early builds? Or is it just more of the same? I wouldn't mind more of the same because the same is pretty damn awesome at the moment, not gonna lie.
Work complete.
It's like, do you want more pizza? Hell yeah, I want more pizza.
Ready to work.
Of course, with pineapples. Blade it is. So far, no shop, no second burrow.
Ready to work.
Okay, there's the second burrow. Pretty much the same build that we've seen on Turtle Rock. And for Happy, it's DK Ghouls. So, the creep routes. Where are we going? This kinda indicates heavier creeping. Just like on Turtle Rock, where Happy got 2 red spots stolen and got lost on the map.
My life for the Horde. We're under attack.
Ooh. Very casual creep by Happy.
Work complete.
Ooh, what the? What the? He is losing so much HP. That's not normal. Lin also holding on to the TP. We're rushing to the shop. And that is the circlet, right? Wow. This series, or the matches between them, oftentimes revolve around an early circlet. I don't think anybody is clearly in the lead if they get the circlet, but they seem to be of the opinion. And Lin is just rushing into the base. It's not walled off yet. Or a kill here would cost the tech. But it's just distraction, buying time for the own orc tech, for more creeping with grunts in the middle of the base.
My life to the Horde.
That's nice. Okay then, can you steal something? Ah, not really. Not yet at least. What's the item? Oh, Ring of Superiority, okay.
We're under attack.
Oh, Happy manages this well. Really well. He's under constant threat, but keeps his nerves together. Peon scouts here. He checked for a lot of possible cheese creep routes. I like that a lot after what happened in the first few maps. So now we have a bruised blade and we have a bruised DK. Steals the tome, alright. Boom, 215, that's a big jump in XP all of a sudden. There's the Windwalk to get out, might be revealed, but that's about it. Oh, what a weird situation. Grunts could be surrounded at any given time, but for Happy that is not a priority apparently. Dust still wearing off. No heal selves here as he was so greedy. The second circlet is also going to Lyn. He's not that greedy, right? He can't be that, no. But the grunts are constantly working on the DK's XP. I think he needs either a little pit stop at the fountain or a dagger. But hold on, first you gotta care for this grunt. Okay. Felt like it was just a matter of time until this happens. Lyn was playing this super greedy. You could argue that it's buying time for the Blade Master to heal. The other grunts should be safe, but it's nonetheless a big victory for Happy. Tech is progressing, both of them. And the grunts are checking for the red spot. Yeah, you're not getting that, mate.
Want to see something real scary? We're under attack. Work complete.
Early game without a clear direction. No big items found. No big levels achieved.
Research complete.
The grunt, of course, is a big deal. Is he saving the peon? And gathering some gold?
We're under attack.
It's such a tiny thing. But it once again shows the level of operations here. Good snipe. Good eye sniper. Happy is pulling ahead. Oh, this peon. He deserves to survive. He deserves to be spared. Namlose 2, thank you for the 5-month resub. Whoop whoop. Tier 3 around the corner. Lyn is struggling to find levels. It's not that important on the blade. It's very important on the Shadow Hunter though. Oh, heads up play, making sure the Null Overseer goes to him. Yeah, that is necessary versus Happy. And there was a claw +8. Big red numbers.
We're under attack. A
life-saving creep for Lyn. And he's finding Happy at the red.
Work
Everybody knows how dangerous this ogre is. I think he's getting trapped fairly easy though. Is Happy scouting? Samuro, do you have the timing down? 4:39. Oh, a little too early, but the Cloak of Flames was stolen. Not bad. Experience probably more important, but a TC with Storm and a Cloak of Flames can go a long way. But both are gathering experience. There's a tome still left on the ground. And a ring for more sustain as well. Probably the second grunt falling, but denied by Lyn. The token wyvern gone as well. The tome of agility picked up for a little bit of damage. And Happy is pushing again. As fast as he can. As soon as the third hero is out. But Lyn is ready for the defense. And that just makes it so that Happy gets experience. Lyn has to move further out the map, but the base is safe. Again, no TP. Happy carries a heal potion and an invul potion, and that's about it. Still everybody's game. TC out. It's a little bit about red spots now. Both fountains still available. And Happy is scouted. Lyn, what's the move? Continuing to creep. I don't know how these guys are not panicking. But conveniently creeping. Big heal potion. Might need it soon.
We're under attack.
Blade distracting. Happy falling a little bit for it. There's not much left here. Lyn is falling back. Was a little bit too scary maybe. Tension. We get a torrent totem for the first time. Interesting development. Did he see something that we didn't see? Spirit Link gets devoured, and it takes a long time to get the upgrade for Dispel. We got. Oh, flute is amazing. What do we get on the other side? Do we have enough damage on the blade? More HP. My god, this TC is once again such a beast. Plus level 2 finally. Map is almost empty. It's gonna be about experience and expansion soon. Husarenstück, thank you for the 8-month resub. You're amazing! Thank you, mate. That's lovely.
We're under attack.
Both scouting the respective expansions. Blade Master not really close to 4. Is the calm before the storm. Both breaking upkeep. Blade Master items are okay. I would say overall items are okay. Not overwhelming, but not bad either. After 2 hours,
We're under
the series
attack.
comes to a stalemate.
Work complete.
Nothing left to creep. Both players have a shop for themselves where they can get involves. TC has one. Lich DK have one. TC is not 3. That's a problem.
Venge us for Surge.
Blade Master is not 4. I don't think it's a problem because it's crit 2 anyway. Thank you, Kristen, for the 16-month resub. No huge swings in strategy. Yeah. Wait, did we... Okay, we have 1 walker. A little bit of dispel is necessary. Ideally on skeletons and a lich with frost armor. Or you're preparing for banshees that eventually might come. For the ultra late game. Oh, Happy is muscling up an attack. Main bases are soon to be empty. Oh no, actually they're not. Ooh, weird position. But for whom, really? Is there much to gain? In the shadow of the burrows, this position always, this bottleneck. Kinda rough what to do. Okay, Spirit Link applied, but at the moment it's just fodder for the destroyers. Nuke immediately. As long as the nukes are not ending up on the heroes, I think that's more or less fine. But 2 raiders falling very, very quickly. The Kodos can't really connect and go for the Devour. Massive nuke! Oh my god, Happy slaughter with this fight. Headhunters are falling left, right and center. Blade Master finally positioned. The Stomp is nice, but what's next? Blade Master left on the menu. 5-6 destroyers up? 130 crit. Actually, this doesn't look too intimidating. Lynn's still alive, but mostly Kodos. Did they eat? Not really. All stomachs empty. All raiders wiped out. Headhunters massacred. But Happy morphed all destroyers and has no statues at the moment, and that hurts him. No no expansion, right? No. Zero upgrades could go into bats at this point. As long as there's no armor upgrades, bats are effective. Lynn is back at 50, getting quite some gold income now, but he's 20 food down. But you gotta ask the question, how good are these 20 food when it's no mana destroyers? Destroyers without mana are a really bad unit. Barely any damage. Can be sniped with piercing damage and of course with Orb of Lightning. Lynn is lacking control in the fights. Shocking around for exactly this. Did he get the TC to 3? No.
Venge us for Surge.
Happy has the game in the palm of his hands.
Ready to ride.
More destroyers, really?
The spirits of the earth guide.
Again an attack, again a wonky position. These Kodos are almost as useless as the destroyers are. Would love to see the spikes upgrade at this stage with so many ghouls still in the race. Then it's trying to expand.
Ready to ride.
Only raiders. Lynn pushing through the needle hole. First stomp. Not really that much. It's gonna be a chaotic fight with all the Destros here. DPS is mostly in the hands of ghouls. Blade Master in the back again. 2 crits in a row. Working on these destroyers now alongside the Wyvern. But supply-wise, it's even now. Happy lost quite a bit. Oh, he lost a lot, actually, especially the ghouls. They're all dead. And as I said, destroyers are really not that good. Focusing the one destroyer with mana. This one's gone as well. Wow, Lyn the Houdini evens out a 20-foot lead. But as I said, dead weight destroyers crits twice against air. This is such a fight now. The Kodos are still devouring to a degree. The supply is misleading. Destroyers down to 3 and Happy is running away. And Lyn is working on an expo. Shop was rebuilt in the back. Here comes the Hex. Here comes the Purge. 210. It's getting scary now. Devour's going through. Supply gap evening or widening even in favor of Lyn. If he gets an expo up, this is his game for sure. Steals an invuln. We all saw how important hero focus is in the late game stages. Double invul for Lyn, double invul for Happy. And constant scouting, constant distraction because this space is growing. He can go for a tiny now. And that's exactly what he did. 800 gold left. Sacrificial pit. But Happy has to decide if he wants to go for an all-in push. Against a tiny Great Hall. Or his own haunted gold mine.
Work complete.
We got the levels now. We got the level 3 TC. We got that level 2 crit. And Lyn stays at 50. Happy is not getting that much gold from the left, from the 500 that are left. We're waiting for the Braveheart moment. We're gonna have a wall of death probably here. And who survives these? Lyn continues to build. Goes up to 60. It's not too careful. It's not too greedy. Another all-in. Oh my god. No statues on the ground. Happy is... yeah, there we go. He's outmined. Shop right next to the tower setup. This is so good. Triple invul for Lyn, double invul and heal pot for Happy. Probably triple invul. Doesn't have the gold. Needs another statue, I feel.
The spirits of the earth guide.
Oh, he sells everything. But he's also sending an acolyte, right? Nicely positioning between the two bases. Late Master must know that he's detected now.
Our town is under attack. Ready for us.
And he can't do whatever he wants. But okay. Taking out the full mana statue is huge! Is that the last fight of the game? The headhunters are falling like flies once again. The Kodos starting to eat slowly but steady. Another statue taken out. This is huge. It's so many Kodos that do very little damage though. And once they fall, the Eaten units are safe again. Massive stomp onto all the skeletons in the middle. Another Kodo falling. Oh, they clutch Shield Wave. Was that the last one? No, yes. Plenty of mana. Plenty of mana. And this is the moment where Happy is about to lose the Destros once again. Is it the tri-hero combo of Orc that is superior? Another Destroyer falling. Happy barely anything left to work with. Oh no! The Shadow Hunter just nuked! This time the point blank dodge didn't work. And what do you do without the disabler, without the hexer, and without the healer?
Under attack!
Oh, the Hail Mary. The last possible play might be working out. Big supply lead for Lin, but for how long? He has income. Happy does not. Clarity running. Super important. Lin had an... If I see this correctly, had an invul, yeah, right? On the Shadowhunter. He dodged a coil point blank before on Tide Hunters. Not this time. But how do you crack the towers? Blade is back, checking the bottom right. And this information makes it so he can play passive. Oh wait, that's a bug in the overlay. Ah, sorry, I was fooled. But still, this wrecks the base.
Ready to ride.
So stupid mistake by me to trust whatever is indicated here. Fortified tower's gone. Lin slaying Happy's workers, Happy slaying Lin's workers. Nobody's mining anymore. But Lin has 400 gold.
Our town is under attack. Work complete.
Skeletons work on the Great Hall. It's too much damage. And Blade stopped attacking? That's odd. Okay, I was probably busy with the Great Escape. One walker would be enough to deal with the skeletons there. And that shade is now worth so much.
We're under attack.
Okay. Kodo safe to the side. That's 2 Kodos. 8 supply. Gone for nothing. Except if he kills this base entirely with his Blade Master alone. Then the Kodo did a wonderful job in keeping Happy busy. You can almost say it's a very questionable choice to go for that Kodo if a Blade is harassing you. TC level 4. We're racing after every point of XP at this stage.
We're under attack.
Shadowhunter coming back, finally. That took forever. Blade gotta be careful. There's always Coil Nova. He's always revealed. Oh, Happy sold items, eh? He sold a lot of items. And he needs to sell more if he wants to saturate this base. Oh, just out of shade range. Happy is mining with one single lousy acolyte. Lin can rebuild to a degree. Waiting for the Shadowhunter. Desperate moments. There he is. Little too late for the heal wave, but in time for the hero arena. Level 3 critical strike versus level 3-2 Coil Nova. Away we go. Onto the statue once more. Invo potion popped immediately. Number 1 target is the Shadowhunter. Might switch to the Blade Master soon. 284. Blade! Barely escaping. Shade is here. He's always revealed. He must know it. There's little mana and a full mana TC. If he's not nuked, he can stop, and that might be it. But Happy carried a TP and is safe now in his base. But he couldn't prevent Lin from mining. 2 acolytes here. Rebuilding this economy is so hard for Happy. It feels like Lin is getting further and further ahead. Windwalk. He's nuked. Uh-oh, but was that just a trap? He needs a little bit of healing. Here comes Hex, here comes the storm, and the crit! 292! Goodbye, Lynch! Goodbye, Happy! The king is dead! And Lynn reverse sweeps the Emperor. Jesus Christ! So good. 4 maps in a row. Luring the army to the left-hand side with the blade. He must have known that he's revealed. He must have known that the shade always detected him. And he used the blade as the trap because you get greedy when you got Coil Nova. And then there was a picture-perfect stomp on top of a picture-perfect hex on top of a picture-perfect critical strike. And then the series was over. 4 games in a row. Jesus Christ. Lynn got quite manhandled at the beginning of the series. I don't know if you were here 2 hours ago when this started. Happy had the creep routes laid out. He took awesome camps away and he took a level lead, and off to the sunset, we win that match. But Happy couldn't get back in the series after Lynn adjusted. After Lynn did the same to him on Turtle Rock. That's just insane. Lynn is just built differently. Lynn, Happy, 1-0, they're all built differently. Speechless. Going into this, I knew the result, but I had no idea what was played. And even though I knew the result, it was so good seeing these games. And I was so excited about what they do on the maps and how they adjust to each other and how they execute this. Lynn is king. I don't know when Show Cup continues. I think it's not been revealed yet. But yeah, Happy dethroned after 3 episodes. Pretty sick. God, Warcraft 3 is great at times. Pretty straight up. In terms of hero choices, unit choices, but army movement, creep routes, tip-top level. Insane. Now to celebrate, let's play Undead Re-Reforged episode 2. It's not out yet. It's not out yet. 2,200 people. Thank you, Quick CD, for the 4-month resub. Let's go, Lynn! Madness, GG, holy F, crazy series, what a knockout, insane Lynn, what a beast. Good. GG, Lynn the God, best ending ever. 292. Baited, OMG, yikes, what a game, OMG. Awesome. And again, like, second time in a row now, or I think maybe even third time in a row. I gotta reiterate this. We had like 2,400 people here, and not a single one spoiled the result for the people who didn't watch it Saturday. That's really cool. This is not the nicest scene of them all, and it can be pretty brutal at times. But you know, when it counts, we have our moments. So yeah, thank you for that. And I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the all-Korean TED Cup group. Moon vs. Focus and Soin vs. Sock. If you want some topics discussed, we can do it as well. I can stay here for another 10 minutes as we're all in a good mood, I guess. Good casting, good games. Thank you, guys. Legend cast, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you have like quick questions or quick discussion points. What's the best beer you can get? I'm not a beer guy. I always go for Jever. Jever. But that's because I grew up close to the brewery. So happy that Lin won. The man did it. Yes. Oh, he did. Made it exciting as well by losing the first 3 maps. Will there be a LAN event for Warcraft 3? Maybe in China. It is rumored that the TP League finals will be a LAN event. So Card is still the Orc Goat. Come on, guys. We just saw Lin beat Happy's ass 4 times in a row. How can you say that anyone but Lin is the Orc Goat? That discussion is settled. It's over. Anyone who's not agreeing that Lin is the Orc Goat is either 1,000,000% biased, which is fair. We need more fanboyism at times in the Warcraft scene, or delusional. No, there's no discussion. It's him. No. There's Lin. He's around here. And the second orc is somewhere here. He's untouchable. Wait a second. There's a little extra as Lin kind of celebrated his victory. Because Lin is not only the Orc Goat because he's the best at Warcraft, but he's also the Orc Goat because he's a great singer. And with that, I bid you farewell, good night, and good fight.
了，不安宁的你信任，我却得到你安慰的淘汰。感谢大仔啊，感谢大仔啊！